欢迎大家来到一个新的视频。那么今天我们又有花450块钱，让就 creator 分析一下一首中文的歌，猜得出来是谁吗？你们不会看到标题了吧？我是谁？是哪一首歌呢？发弹幕。谭晶老师唱得很猛，会把外国人直接炸翻。什么时候做这个视频，我什么时候去关注你这个人啊？能什么不能笑？记得关注哦，我会检查的。唢呐都不压不住的人生，4句歌词唱出一生。
Okay.
Now
this is a very interesting instrument I haven't heard of before. I guess if you're Chinese, you probably have more of an idea. Okay, we have people in the audience. I mean, this guy just plays this thing awesomely.
Plays this thing awesomely.
And he got some pads in the back at the...
我都没有听到呢，我跟不上。每一次他说了之后，你才会去注意，哎，后面还有这些声音呢。
Now that we've heard a bit of that. So, this instrument is the Swanna.
Joe, I know you're watching this video, so it's Swanna. That's the Chinese lesson for today. So you teach us about music. Today we teach you Chinese Swanna.
It has, I think it's a dual-reeded instrument, right? It growls like a saxophone does, so it has to have a reed in it. And by the growl, I mean the harsh sort of blowout tremolo sound. If you can hear in a second. There at the end of that note that we heard, and there. He does some really nice vibrato on it as well. It sounds really good here.
他都分析出来这一个里面 What? I didn't even understand that, Joe. Like 我也要再看。
This instrument is the Swanna. I think it's a dual-reeded instrument, right?
Dual-reeded instrument. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what this means. I gotta look it up. So double-reed instrument is a Swanna one. Chinese double-reed woodwind. Yeah! 牛逼.
Again, I think it's quite a classic instrument. And this being a song about history and, you know, the story of a girl, then it makes sense to have it there. Nice. The cello is one of my favorite instruments. For this reason, because it sounds like this. Really nice, very legato. And her voice is stunning. Really, really nice. Okay, we're sort of in the next section. It sort of becomes more haunting now. At the start, it was quite sort of comforting. Those cellos, nice low end. But now you have this piano, the harmony changes, the chords change to a more minory feel.
跟不上了，你们还跟得上吗？我跟不上，我真的跟不上了。
And then also the violins come in with that sort of haunting, piercing high end as well. At the top, just listen to that change. There comes the violins, really, really sort of swelling up there. Again, it feels a lot more empty in the background without the cello. That lets it build back up. Okay, so she's speaking to Jouer. Intonation is really good. Oh, we're about to hit a good bit. I just want to point out, when you're singing words, then you can have a style to them, but when you are just singing melody, then you can really shine, I think, as a vocalist.
我从来没有想过这个事情，就是如果只是声音出来 ，sorry， 就是你能听出来更多的一些细节。
So, okay, so the drums are coming in now. Everyone's clapping. I don't know who these people are, but they're having a great time.
发给弹幕，里面都有谁？让九爷知道一下。
So obviously you can see here, just to point out, it's quite a simple one, but we have gone all the strings in the low end, the cellos doing very staccato bouncing notes here now as we're sort of jumping up with the drums and everything. Really small minor thing is that obviously the change in the tempo and perhaps even the key at this point, very difficult to get smoothly. It's done pretty well here. Maybe could have had a little bit more introduction. I think more of a pause might help before moving into the next section.
好严格哦，没有彩虹屁。你们觉得他说的对，还是你觉得刚刚好？我比较喜欢那种的感觉。It's like
no, I mean she just kills it there. Though.
Yeah.
Bouncy violins, bouncy cellos, very epic. Using a lot of fifths to give it that epic sound. Oh, nice. Great little arrangement there.
我怎么感觉所有人在那边都是在东头哎？你们东头了没有？我们下一次要不要请一下东头哥也参与一下？你们还记得东头哥是谁吗？
And now we've had this sort of like guitars and the drums come in and the band, we can hear them more in the background. He's very swooping now and melodic with her singing, whereas before it was more careful.
那个是耳环吗？首先我要给他耳环满分。Yeah， 我能评价他的耳环啊。
Again, we go to that minory harmonic feel. And then back here it goes back round into feeling more wholesome, more resolved. Wow, killing that note. Is that the violins doing the high note as well, or is it just the Swanna? Apparently it's a really loud instrument. Maybe it is. I thought it was going to be the Swanna and the violins.
你们觉得是唢呐和 violin 还是只是唢呐？来发个弹幕，你们还没有看见，你们快说是不是？
I think it's just the Swanna. All of the strings over here are just still staccato, very short. Dude, this guy playing the Swanna is actually the star of the show. Awesome. I just love it. Oh my god.
你有没有看到就现在笑得多开心哦？我到现在我们跟他一起拍了那么多视频，我没有看到他笑得那么开心过。
I mean, hang on, step it back a bit. Listen to that trill. That's so cool. I don't even know enough about the instrument to see what it looks like on the top, what his actual playing is, but it seems really versatile, apart from maybe it can't play quietly, but it has. I mean, this guy, he's got the vibrato down, he's trilling, he's growling, he's sliding around. It's fantastic. And we're just about to listen to Tanjing here go nuts on the vocals. I think I just cut her off, which is a bit mean. This guy's my favourite. There's the drill. Now that is belting it. That is impressive. Sounds like they've actually turned the Swanna down on that microphone. Returning to the final line, of course. Resolve. Ooh, it's nice. It ends more. That is more with the seventh in or something on the piano to keep it hanging. She resolves it. The piano does not, but she really does. Great. I really enjoyed that.
你们感觉怎么样？我感觉太爽了，听这首歌，而且我觉得跟他一起看也超有意思，因为我从来没有看过他那么激动。刚才那个毛毛都起来了，那种感觉真爽。
That was a really cool song, especially for obviously so few words. I think in some ways that makes it more powerful, just hanging on basically this one line here. I've looked up this Jew person, and it says here that during war, Jew lured an entire enemy army to a place called Sorghum Fields, which explains this here, the ripe sorghum red sky. And there is line, we do talk about fields as well. We've got the flowers, fields side by side. So this is just talking about where this took place. And she set them on fire and self on fire as well. So that line also makes sense there. It's written in such a nice, straightforward and poetic way.
我觉得他很厉害，还专门去了解，开心他这一次了解对了。
And I think the way she sings it sort of pushes it forwards. I don't think you need anything more than these few lines here. That's really interesting. Taking a topic, pushing it to the limit, I would call it, definitely. Which is something I really like doing. Taking one idea and squeezing everything you can out of it, make it the best it can be. Tanjing has really done that here. I think, though, that my favourite part is this Swanna Solo. Okay, so I have to say that this is my favourite bit. It's also that guy's favourite bit. But he's going for this Swanna Solo here. Oh my god. I love this instrument now. So piercing. And he's going for it. He's actually going for it just as much as her. Okay, maybe not as much as she's going for it here, but...
Yeah. 他就是真的是你感觉爽了那个说呢 and then 那个又开始唱歌又让你飞起来了，就是爽 and 双 XL 就是又加倍了，双加倍了啊。
I mean, I'm going to pause it just to finish talking about the topic. So, I mean, I think obviously it's some sort of huge self-sacrifice and it has to sound epic, but it's really nice because it has both this epic sections, as I would call them, where you have a lot of positive harmony, disperse that in with the very minory feel of the song, and that pushes through all the way to the end here. Obviously it's very epic, but the final, as I said, the final chord, how it doesn't resolve and everything. It's just there's two sides to the coin that they are, or that Tanjing is singing about. So overall, that was an amazing performance. She absolutely crazy good vocalist. Love this Swanna instrument. I think it's really good and it's really versatile as well. And the guy who played it was really doing it justice.
哎，大家知道刚刚那个唢呐的帅哥叫什么名字吗？我们找出来，然后多给他看一眼。还有，如果这个视频过5万点赞的话，我们寄一个唢呐给他，好不好？哎，你还没有点赞呢，求求你点赞分享一下。
I'm also a sucker for when you have these full string sections. As a majority string player myself, I really like the cello, and that had quite a centralized role in this song. So yeah, absolutely awesome, definitely. I think it could be in a film. Like, it's so epic. You know, it's like a film piece, but she really makes it her own. Awesome performance. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Joe. Bye bye, Joe. 这一次大家觉得 Joe 做的专不专业？我们给他多少分？我们一起来给他打分。首先，我先给他一个满分。每一次我感觉 Joe 都会让我重新听到一些音乐，然后让你听到的东西我从来没有听过，所以我给 Joe 个满分。我希望大家喜欢这个视频，如果你还没有点赞，求你点赞。拜拜。